All right.
Temperature 5 Celsius. Dew point -0. Altimeter 3036. Shelby, Cleveland County Regional Airport. Automated weather observation 1438 Zulu. Weather wind 060 at 3. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 5 Celsius. Dew point -0. Altimeter 3036.
I think we're good there. Be taking off runway 5, yep, 5.
Alrighty.
You just call this the parking area?
FBO or ramp? Who are you talking to right now?
It'd be Shelby traffic.
How do you know you're talking to them?
Because we don't have a tower, and we don't have ground.
What frequency are we talking to?
Nobody yet, actually.
Well, we'll be talking to someone, but I don't know who we're talking to. I got a feeling it'll be Shelby, but won't know until... Alright, so yeah,
1, 2, 2, 1, 8, yep.
talking to Shelby. Cool.
Alright.
So yeah, FBO or ramp.
Alright.
And don't say taxi 25, because that's runway 25. We don't have one, so just say taxi 5.
Okay.
So don't use 2 unless you're saying, hey, 3.
Right.
Or 25 or 7.
I got you.
But that's a mistake. Someone, it just sounds funny. A taxi 25. What?
Yeah, I got you. Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4, Mike Charlie, taxi 5, via Alpha to Shelby.
Alright, we'll lane this for 2. Yeah, let's go to the right so we're not running over those ropes there. There. Oh. We haven't done anything on 5, right?
First day we did, I think.
Did we?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first day we took off from 5.
Alright, so you know what you're gonna do for a soft field takeoff?
Soft fields, 10 degrees of flaps, full power, hold back on the nose wheel, basically wheelie down the runway in a sense.
Yep.
And then
Lowering that nose wheel until it's a few inches above the ground.
then once you pop up, you maintain stay just above the airfield to build airspeed.
Oh, well, we're in ground effect. This way, actually, we're just going to come here. We're going to stay on this line because our traffic's going to be coming from this way.
I gotcha.
So, add a little power, we'll get around, and we'll stop short of this line here, but we'll stay basically on center line and face right about here. I like to stop, and Yeah, we got downwind base and final.
I got you.
And we can still maneuver and turn around if we had to without going and getting on the runway.
I got you. Alright. Alright, for the engine run-up, cabin doors locked, windows locked, flight controls correct. Alright. Fuel selectors on both. Mixture rich. We're good there. Throttle 1700. Alright. Magneto check. There. Suction is
Shelbyville, 5 Delta Charlie, RB6, 8 to the west of you on our left downwind, runway 5.
how quickly does ice melt in the carburetor?
Oh, I never had carburetor ice.
Have you not?
No.
There, light fired. Flaps are set. Good to go. Alright, so I'm just gonna come out to the runway and stop.
Nope. Not for a soft field. We don't want to
I got
stop
you.
during a soft field. We taxi.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to 10 then.
Alrighty, sounds good. Soft field, so we're going to be all the way back.
Right.
Going to keep the weight off the front wheel. We don't want to get that stuff. Or it's stuck. We don't want to stop. This is simulated, of course, but
Right.
we're going to do it right. This is how you demonstrate it. So we're going to taxi out. We're not going to stop, make wide turns, so we're not sharp turning, getting our wheels stuck.
I got you.
We're not going to stop at all, add full power. It's going to pop up in a wheelie. As we're gaining speed, we're going to lower it down. We're not going to touch it, but we're just going to lower it down, and that'll reduce the drag.
Shelbyville, 815 Delta Charlie, we're 3 to the west of you on our left downwind, landing runway 5, full stop.
Alright. I'll make the call just so he knows what we're doing. And Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 734 Mike Charlie, taking off 5, remaining in the pattern. Be looking for that traffic in the west, Shelby.
Okay, we'll be looking for you. We're in RB6. We're probably about 4 miles southwest, but we'll follow behind if you want.
4 Mike Charlie.
And traffic at Shelbyville, if you'll call mid downwind, then we'll join up on the mid downwind. Runway 5.
Will do, 4 Mike Charlie. Alright, so lower the nose. And we're past 60, we're going to pitch up out of ground effect, hold it at VY and retract the flaps.
Got them there?
Yep. Alright, so flaps are up. We got those retracted. No fugues. Lower the nose a bit for VY. We're just getting a little slow. And we'll turn at 1500 just so we're out of their way.
Alright.
I'll make the call. I got their call sign here. Alright, so go ahead and start turning.
We're left traffic here, correct?
Yeah, yep. Not probably left traffic. Shelby traffic, Scott, 4 Mike Charlie, turning crosswind, 5. Got 5 Delta Charlie in sight to Shelby.
Alright, as soon as you turn your downwind, I'll get behind you.
4 Mike Charlie. Alright, so we're going to be wanting to face the, this, kind of the left edge of that mountain up there. That's a good spacing for 5. Here comes 18, so we'll level off. Alright, got them. And we're going to turn. A mile spacing is right at the school, so we want to turn before the school down there.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it or not. That's Crest High School.
Yep.
Alright. Shelby traffic stack, 4 Mike Charlie, turning downwind, 5 Shelby. Roger that. Alright, for a soft field landing, we're going to do everything the same. 80, 70, final's going to be 55, 30 degrees of flaps. And basically, we're going to come power to idle. We're coming down, we're going to add just a touch of power, and we're going to land with just a touch of power. As soon as we touch down, we can get that power out. Or maybe we'll have to leave it in. Here, we'll just take it out. In a really wet field, yeah, we'll have to leave in some of that power so we don't stop. We're going to basically land in a wheelie and keep that wheelie as long as possible.
Okay.
And once it lowers down, we're going to always watch your altitude here, 200 feet high. Once we once we're at our taxi point, we'll just kind of end the maneuver. You can go.
So we're trying to get out of time for
Elevator forward. Alright, how we doing on our check this here?
2-1.
Feels good. Car beat.
Sending out a 3,000.
Go ahead and put that on. Picture switch. Power back.
Shelby traffic. It went by
Power back to
Charlie. We're
15.
in a extended
Flaps
downwind.
10%.
See how we were at?
Oh, yeah.
90. Gotta be very careful with that. Alright, flaps 10 now. Go ahead and set your pitch.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and make our turn. Shelby traffic. Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie. Left base 5 Shelby.
We're a little low now, so we're going to have to add quite a bit of power.
We should be at 1300 coming in, right?
We should be turning final at 13.
That's what, yeah, I guess that's what I meant.
Yep. Alright, get the power back to 1500, but
Chevy traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, turning final 5 Shelby.
a little high. Alright, get our airspeed back to 55.
Shelby traffic. 815 Delta Charlie. Hit downwind runway 5. Full time.
Got a little bit more power. Take it out. Less power, less power.
Oh, less power, I got you.
All the way to idle. We're a little slow here.
Second on final there, Skyhawk.
Alright, so start pitching back here and adding a little power. Add that power, good. Little as we're coming down, good. Alright, throttle to idle, all the way back on the elevator. and we're just gonna keep it back. Good. Yeah, that was nice and soft. We'll clear here. I'll make the call.
You want to clear off?
Shelby traffic, 5 Delta Charlie, turning left base, runway 5, full stop.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, clear 5, taxi 5. Thanks for the communication, 5 Delta Charlie.
Turning final runway 5 Shelbyville, 5 Delta Charlie.
I don't know where he's getting Shelbyville from, but... Alright, let's stop here and get our flaps and everything. We gotta clean up and... Alright. Carb heat. If we're landing on a grass field, it's very important to get the carb heat in
Right away so it doesn't suck it up.
Yep. Go ahead and lean the mixture back. Good there. Tram to the other, reset that.
Oh, we're good there.
Alrighty.
He said Shelbyville since he started, so.
That is a beautiful plane.
Not quite there, I
5
figured.
Delta Charlie.
Forgot about not doing
runway
anything
5,
while you're taxiing.
Shelbyville.
Oh, that's a good call. Alright, well, I will demonstrate an engine failure after takeoff for us. We're gonna basically pitch field flaps. There's really not too many good options. All of them would be kind of to the left. Immediately we have some to the right. If we added one right after, we're gonna go up to, I don't know, probably 16 to 18 before I give you one. I'll demonstrate the first one.
Okay.
We'll go around by 1300. We won't go any lower than 1300. And go around. So we'll be at flaps 30. Go around is going to be basically full power carb heat if it's in, full power and carb heat. Immediately flaps to 20. We're going to stay level until we're above 60. Above 60, we're going to pitch up, flaps up, and climb out at VY.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, ready to go. Wait, come on. Alright, so, did you want to take off and me take control? Do you want me to demonstrate a soft field? What are you thinking?
Let me try soft field again. Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, taking off 5, Shelby, staying in the pattern.
Yep, all the way back. I do a little less power just because we don't want to break it all either. So if we can't turn it to the maximum, if we need to add brake, we're not doing the maneuver properly to get center line here.
I gotcha.
So. Alright, there's a wheelie, so let some of that back off. Good. Alright, we're flying, so immediately pitch down. Good. There's 60. After 60, we pitch up and get flaps. Good. Hold right at the horizon. Alright, good job. And I'll take control here.
You have control.
I have control. Alright, flaps are up, no fuel leaks, oil pressure's in the greens. No smoker oil on the cowling, climbing out a little faster than we are. And flaps are up, no fuel leaks.
Wait, don't make traffic, 75 Charlie.
Well, you can see off to our right, we got a couple options if we were real low. I'm going to take this up so we can actually talk about it a little bit.
Alright.
Then there comes a point in this kind of zone where you're like, where's a good place to land? We got sort of, I mean, they're not great fields over there.
Right.
But we do have some. Yeah, there's honestly not a ton.
We have a lot of trees.
A lot of trees, yep. If I'm about to turn to crosswind, I'm looking at this field right here. So if we're climbing out and all of a sudden I have an engine failure, I'm immediately pitching, getting it to best glide, and I'm adding flaps. There's my field, so pitch, field, and flaps.
Right by the church?
Right side of the church, yep.
Okay.
Alright, so flaps are at 10, going to 20. Still maintaining 65. Fuel off, mixture idle cut off, mags off. We're leaving the flaps in. 60. I'm going to recover in 200 feet here. I'm going to flaps 30. And as I pitch down, I'm still at 65, but the pitch is changing.
Right.
You could slip if I need to. All right, I'm going around. So full throttle. Flaps immediately to 20. We're over 60, so I'm going to pitch up and flaps. I'm going to check 4, so flaps are up. Mixture's in, throttle's in and locked, and carb heat is in. Shelby traffic, Scott, 4 Mike Charlie, turning crosswind, 5 Shelby. Alright, here we're turning. Shelby traffic, Scott, 4 Mike Charlie, turning downwind, 5 Shelby.
For traffic, Archer 80 Foxtrot Golf.
Alright, you got control?
I've got control.
Yeah, control.
Entering 45 downwind, left downwind for runway 21.
Got us a little over, so we're gonna correct back to here. I'm gonna give you an engine failure at the beam point. So normally when you go to 1500, I'm gonna give you an engine failure.
Okay.
So treat it like normal. Get your checklist done, carb heat in, all that stuff. Or carb heat out. And yeah, land us on the runway, use the appropriate amount of flaps. Bus glide 65. As required, keep it at 65 and we'll land power out.
Basically the same, doing the same pattern?
That depends on the wind. Definitely don't take it to the extremes because we want to aim for the center of the field if we have the center of the field.
Right.
Alright. I'm gonna add your carb heat here and you have an engine failure. So, pitch, field, and flaps.
Pitch, best glide. Flap. Just stay at 10, right? Right here?
That's up to you.
Okay.
We just gotta get on the field. I'll make your calls if it's easier for you.
Let me do it. If you don't mind.
Yep.
Shelby traffic. Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie. Turning left base. 5 Shelby.
At your airspeed, we're below 65.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie on final 5 Shelby.
I'm in traffic 75 Charlie, turning left.
Getting real slow here, down to 55.
Gonna have to add power.
Alright, go ahead. Full power, full power. I'll just go around.
Okay.
Copy.
Yep.
Brake on the traffic 75 Charlie, turning left. Wind program.
Power up, pitch up, clean up, and we'll speak up. So check everything, flaps are up, extras in, bottles in, and carb heats in. Chevy traffic, Scott, Cormac, going around 5 Shelby. Alright, so what happened?
Didn't turn quick enough.
Didn't turn quick enough? I'd say you added flaps too soon. Generally, I can always lose altitude.
Right.
I cannot ever gain it back.
Right.
Don't add flaps too early. You can, to a point, add them too late, but there's other ways to get down. We can slip, we can go dump full flaps if we know, hey. Also, don't aim for the beginning of the runway, because that's
Just wherever I can land, right?
I move mine up to about halfway point. If I can make halfway point, then I start, okay, I can land shorter, I can land shorter, I can land shorter. But if you're looking at the numbers and you're adding flaps like you think you got power, and then all of a sudden you're full flaps on final, and oh, this isn't going to work out, there's no power left. You're going to be landing in the trees.
2390 Papa's approximately 9 miles.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, turn crosswind 5 Shelby.
Did you hear that other guy talking when he said that?
75 Charlie, turning left downwind. 14, Lake Norman traffic.
I did actually.
Alright, how's our altitude? Here's traffic.
Motor Golf, got the King Air in sight on the downwind 4 runway 21. I'm for traffic.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, downwind 5 Shelby.
Lake Norman traffic, Cessna 75 Charlie, turning left base, runway 14, Lake Norman traffic. Hartsville traffic, Cabin 944 Lima, 10 miles to the north, east-west, tracking VOR Alpha. Hartsville traffic. Hartsville traffic, 0 Lima, runway is currently 9 miles to the north of the tail, inbound for runway 21, we'll be closing over mid-tail. Showing downwind runway 21, natural. Lake Norman traffic, Cessna Skyhawk 75 Charlie on final to runway 14, Lake Norman traffic. Lake Norman traffic, Skyhawk 239, Sierra Papa's 5 miles to the northeast, inbound for landing, runway 14, 145 to join a left downwind for 14, and we'll be on the lookout for the traffic in the pattern. Lake Norman.
Alright, I got your power, you got an engine failure here. And I'll grab your carb heat. What are we gonna do? Pitch?
Pitch.
I would trim because it's a lot easier to hold.
Yeah.
Pitch, field. What field you landing in?
I can make the runway.
Alright, make the runway then, and flaps as necessary.
Shelby. Traffic Cessna 2409 Echo, 10 miles to the east, maneuvering at 3000 Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Scott 4 Mike Charlie, turning base 5 Shelby. Alright, can you make the center of the runway?
I believe so.
Alright, why don't you add some flaps? 10 degrees. Now, watch your nose because you're actually going to have to pitch down. Can you make the center?
I can.
Alright, add some flaps. I'll go right to 30 because we can make the beginning of the runway now. Shelby traffic, Sky 4 Mike Charlie, turning final. 5 Shelby. Notice we're still at 65 and this looks just way different, right?
Right.
Alright, so fuel off, extra idle cut off, mags off.
12 miles east, 3000 maneuvering. We got 9 aircraft in sight. We should stay to your right the whole time.
Back on 7. Alrighty. Down the brakes. I don't have to add any throttle. Alright, we made it.
Shelby Charlie, downstone on 04, coming at 10 east, 3000, maneuvering, Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie. Clear 5, taxi 5 via Alpha, Shelby.
Alright, let's stop here. Get cleaned up.
And that's it.
Alright. Alright. Only gets harder from here. Oh, good job. We landed on the runway. Well, hey, I can make the center of the field, so I'm going to start moving my aiming point up a little bit. Because I don't want to land in the center of the field because something happens where I'm going a lot further, and we got a 5,000 foot field here. The one we were trying to land in earlier was maybe 2,000.
Right.
So it's like, why would I want to land with 1,000 feet of field when I have 2,000? Well, I don't want to come up short.
Right.
But I also, if I can make, alright, I'm aiming for the center of the field. Then I'm aiming for the first, or the second
Shelby Charlie,
quarter.
4, right, 7-1.
I got that.
Correction, 7 east, 3000, maneuvering, Shelby.
Landing the first quarter. I just don't want to ever come up short.
Somebody's coming in, are they not?
They haven't been. I missed the first part of that.
They were 4 miles out a minute ago.
Echo Romeo. What, was it Echo Romeo? They're just maneuvering over Moss Lake.
No, I don't think they were coming here, actually. I think that was Lake Norman or something. Or maybe it was Moss Lake, but they were at Lake Norman. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try this soft field deal again.
Alrighty.
That's 9 Echo, where you at? Just southeast of 3000.
Forget mixture 2.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, taking off 5 Shelby. Staying in the pattern.
Shelby Driver, Diamond Star 904, Echo Romeo 6 to the east, 3000, maneuvering, Shelby. Shelby, traffic Suffnet 2409 Echoes, 10 miles to the southeast, maneuvering at 3000, Shelby. Shelby 12 Vegas, Skyho 5612 for Tango, we are 12 mile east, 3,500, Shelby.
Alright, we're flying, going to 60. Airspeed's good. Shelby Traffic, Diamond Star 904, Command 4 to the east, 3,700, 4,000, maneuvering, Shelby. Shelby 12 Vegas, Skyho 5612 with Tango, we are 10 miles east, 3,500, we're going to be maneuvering over Must Lake, Shelby. Alright, I'm going to the field. Alrighty, right here. Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, turn crosswind, 5 Shelby. Alright, we're fast.
Dump those flaps and... Yeah. Alright, go around.
Shelby traffic Suffnet 2409 Echoes, 9 miles to the southeast, maneuvering at 3000, Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, turning downwind, 5 Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Diamond Star 904, current 3.5 north, 4,000, maneuvering, Shelby.
Alright, this time your runway is from the beginning of the runway to the first taxiway right there.
Lake Norman traffic, 79 Charlie, turning left cross the runway.
Charlie.
Lake Norman traffic.
So that's how long your runway is. If you go over it, we're dead. If you don't, we're dead. If you land short, we're dead, so.
Alright.
Do what you gotta do to make it happen.
Lake Norman traffic, November 7275 Charlie, turning left upwind for runway 14, Lake Norman traffic.
Greater Kirby.
Yeah.
And the real engine failure, I won't worry about it, but just as we're training. We'll definitely pull it.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie. Turning left base, 5 Shelby.
Lake on the traffic, 75 Charlie, turning left, crosswind from runway 14, Lake on the traffic, 5 downwind from runway 21, Asheville.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, turning left base, 5 Shelby.
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie, turning downwind from runway 14, Lake Norman traffic.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, short final 5 Shelby. More pitch, a little more pitch. Alrighty. Well, you don't like to land on center line.
No, that I don't do.
Shelby traffic, Dumpster 904, Carman 7 north, 4000, maneuver. Shelby. Shelby traffic, Sussnet 2409 Echoes, 1 mile south of Moss Lake, maneuvering at 3000, Shelby.
Alright, well, you got us on the ground. Safe and sound. Within our zone of what I gave you, so good job there. Climb out, had the window pop open, not an emergency, but don't turn it into one. Kinda jumped on to close out a little fast, we still had flaps up. Don't worry about it, just climb out, get flaps up, establishing VY, safe altitude, then hey, I got the time to close it. But don't turn a non-emergency into an emergency. It didn't, but also we got perfect conditions. There's no gusting or anything.
Right.
But at least get those flaps up, established in VY, trimmed out, and all right, now I can go and do this window. The window opens on the runway. What are you gonna do?
Let it stay open. Or I can abort.
Yeah, I would just abort. Hey, window popped open. The engine made a weird noise. You can abort for any reason. Just what I wouldn't do is start messing with it. Still flying. All right, now we're climbing. All right, that show bad judgment.
Traffic, Drive 564 Alpha Tango, we are 9 miles northwest. Correction, northeast 3500, maneuvering Shelby.
And Shelby traffic, 85 Delta Charlie, RV6, taxi now beyond the 310 for runway 5.
Shelby traffic, Sussnet 2409 Echo, 7 miles to the east, maneuvering at 3000, Shelby.
Alright, let's just do a normal or do a soft field landing if you want. Or we can go out into a practice area and do some more engine failures on real fields, simulated fields. Totally up to you there.
It's whatever you want to do. I'm good either way.
Yeah, I really don't care. I mean, you're doing good here. You're getting soft field landings a little bit better. Takeoffs are great. Just managing that power and doing nice soft and keeping it up. So let's do a soft field takeoff. And better.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, taking off 5 Shelby.
Airgrabber flips.
I'll get better at the whole center line thing.
I hope so. Otherwise we're gonna have to go to a 40-foot wide field instead of 100. Alright, lower the nose, quite a bit center. Deeper than there, now we're past 60.
Shelby traffic. 310 Juliet, position and wait. Runway 5. Shelby.
Do you want to depart to the practice area a minute?
Yeah, sounds good.
And we can get turning at 15 because I think they're in 20.
310 Juliet, Golf is departing runway 5 Shelby. Departure to the north.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, climb out 5, departing north 2,500, Shelby.
And Charlie traffic, 815 Delta Charlie. Taking the active runway 5, your left turn now.
Alright, so we're going to climb up to 2,500.
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie, turning left crossing runway 3.
He's going to climb faster than us, but I should get this down to about 500 feet per minute, just so he's climbing out faster than us. He's coming this direction. They're all coming this direction.
Runway 5 Charlie, Bill. 5 Delta Charlie.
Lake Norman traffic, November 7275 Charlie, turning upwind for runway 14. Lake Norman traffic.
Lake Norman's busy.
Nashville traffic, 65 November Golf, turning left base, runway 21 Nashville. Traffic 75 Charlie, turning left. Shelby, traffic stop. 999 is Victor on the ramp, taxiing runway 5 via Charlie Alpha, Shelby. Nashville traffic, Diamond 65 November Golf. Final runway 21, Nashville. Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie is turning left downwind for runway 14, Lake Norman traffic.
Got a simulated engine failure.
Honestly, we're probably over the best field that we have, but the field that the water towers are
forward, Army on 15 north, 5,000.
on that side of the road.
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie, turning left base for runway 14, Lake Norman traffic.
Main thing I see is power poles on this side of the...
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie on final for runway 14, Lake Norman traffic.
Shelby 12, Vegas,
go around at 1400.
We are 11 mile northeast, 2,600 descended to 2,000 effective south, Robert, from yours. Shelby.
Alright, why don't you go around? Alright. Flaps immediately before you trim, because once you get those flaps up, alright, you're gonna be having to retrim anyway.
This thing has a pretty decent climb rate.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's that nice engine. Alright, so how was that? How was that field? You've done anything differently?
I probably would have turned to the left and then kind of come back to the right. I think I was a little high.
So that was just kind of a straight in. We had a little turn, but we want to try to always have a base for an emergency like that. The base, it gives us options. If we just go straight in, we can completely misjudge everything. Add flaps too early. Yeah, there's a lot going on that we could do.
Sure, municipal traffic, 944 Lima is tracking the VOR for runway 10 miles to the west. Sure,
Alrighty. We had an engine failure here. Immediately carb heat, because could be engine icing, excuse me. Now we're best glide, so start trying. Don't add flaps, we don't even have a runway. Alright, how about this,
This long field here?
yeah, this long field here. So, what I do immediately, start turning towards it. Get that trimmed. I want to hold this, I'll get it trimmed, good. Alright, now I'm looking for a place, where do I want to be? Well, if we're having a base, I want to be over those trees at 2,000 feet.
Okay.
See if we don't trim, we're going to be coming down way too fast.
I got you.
So trim, that'll allow us some time to get us where we're going. We can start or try a restart, mix with the mixture throttle. 500 feet to go until I want to be over. I'm going to turn. I'm going to basically turn right into our base.
Okay.
And there's our field right to the right of the road.
Turning left across the runway 32, late coming traffic.
I want to be over these trees, and that's going to give me my base. So I got 300 feet to go to be over these trees. Winds coming from behind us there. $200 feet.
Traffic 75.
Flaps. I can make the center of the field, so I'm going flaps 10. I pitch down. I'm going flaps 20, and I can even go flaps to 30. But I'm pretty high. Slip a little bit. Turn into our field. I'm going to go around at 15. But you can see, we got a ways to go.
Right.
Alright, I'm going to go around, so RP throttle, lock it in, out of forward pressure because we're turned. Flaps immediately coming from 20, we're above 60, turning pitch up, add flaps, a lot there, so I'm going to start trimming it off. Auto right rudder, and we're climbing out. I'm going to check 4 flaps are up, mixture's in, throttle's in and locked, carb heat's in. And climbing out at DY. Alright, give it back control.
I've got control.
Give it back control. Alright, so we want to priorities for in the practice area are get that carb heat. If you don't do that, the carb heat runs out the engine. If we have warm ice, as soon as that engine stops, it'll go choking. As soon as it stops, this doesn't work anymore. So immediately carb heat, best glide, trim that out because you got distracted there a little bit. We got up to 70, 75. That's hurting us. We want to go as far as we can, and that's at 65.
I got you.
Then, where are we landing? Oh, don't think about adding flaps until, hey, I can make it to that field right there. Or I got to stretch to that field right there. Or maybe my field's right on top of us, and yeah, I can add flaps. Even then, I'm not going to because I want time to... I don't want to go down fast. I want to stay up in the air as long as possible. Try to aim for the center of the field, and if you got the center of the field, start adding flaps. We can pitch down, we can slip.
Shelby traffic up 409 echoes, 9 miles to the east, whenever you're
We can do things like that.
Shelby traffic is to 4 Alpha Tango, 10 miles north to
start thinking about a restart. So, hey, the engine died. Maybe we can get this thing restarted.
Shelby traffic, Sky has been and your Richard. Crosswind turning downwind, runway 5, Shelby.
Oh, you can level off for another here. And maybe start heading back to
we're going show base
southeast.
Runway 21 and go. We traffic South 778 Alpha 2,100 feet.
We don't want to land in fields with all these, like, terraces.
Yeah.
The fields you picked, they've all been good. We got to look out for
traffic here,
wires, roads. Not too many good roads. And then with roads, there's always electric lines.
Yeah, always power lines.
I'm in traffic 75 Charlie on final runway.
The roads make great runways, it's just they got a bunch of crap everywhere on them. And around here, there's no straight, straight roads. Alright, so we're cruising along here, and we have an engine failure, so it's maybe... Alright, so RV's on. Maybe you got some power, but it won't go above 1200 RPM.
Well, as long as I have some, that helps.
Point around, stay in the cutter.
So, heartbeat's in, got some power.
Traffic here, turn 4, be left out in the park drop.
Can you, first thing I'm checking, hey, can I fly? Or am I just coming down just slower? Well, I'm picking that nose up. Man, does this give me enough? Can I fly? Where's the airport?
Any final?
Well, we can't keep flying. We're coming down. So, can we make it to the runway? Let's not plan on it. Maybe head that way. Say, oh, I can land in this field up here.
Right.
If I make it there, hey, can I land in that field there? Can I land in the next field? Can I make it to the runway? Well, we're not going to be able to. We're coming down at 500 feet a minute. So I would just say, hey, pick a field. And that's the field we're going to.
Left downwind for only 2-1, that's rough.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that looks like a runway right there.
Okay.
To the left. So, I would pick this field right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Yep.
Looks like a runway.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna go until
So what I'm doing, I'm saying, hey, I want on the beam point. You see that white house in the middle of the field? That's a good beam point right along this road here. So I'm flying to there and I want to say, hey, what altitude do I want to be there? Well, if the ground's at 900 feet, I want to be there at 1900 feet. I'm at 2600. So maybe do a 360 here. We got there, so maybe do a 360, start our turn. Turn into the field, so we always have an option. Are you at best glide?
Richmond County Tower, Air 775, Sierra Fox, to the north, inbound.
A little bit more left rudder here for some coordination. That nose up. I probably won't go more than 30 degrees of bank. We're still there. Hardly bleeding that off now that we're at best glide. We got 300 feet to lose to be over that house. This is looking good.
900, moving confidence and Shelby tower.
Alright, we're coming over that house.
Yeah.
Our field's gonna be to the left. Alright, well out here.
3 miles.
Hey, this is looking quite good, right? We got our runway.
Entering on 45, the left that one for runway 2.
Now, we're gonna do a base. We're gonna add flaps.
Richmond County Tower, 5 Sierra Foxtrot. Aircraft is up there. There's a black truck on the north end. You're welcome to exit onto the ramp area near that truck.
Clear, runway 5.
Charlie, next runway 5. It really will help support.
Hey, coming. Alright, I can go flaps 30, and I'm gonna go around at 1500, so right here we can go around. To get down, we could slip. Alright, go around, we can. Flaps immediately to 20, good.
Lake on the traffic, 75 Charlie, turning left downwind from runway 32, Lake on the traffic. Extended left base, 14.
Alright, let's climb up to, we can level off here, head back to the airport.
Alright.
Ashford traffic on 663 Lima, entering left that one for runway 21 Ashford.
Shelby traffic, Scott, 4 Mike Charlie, 7 Northwest, 2000, planning, midfield downwind 5 Shelby.
Here, Lima, runway 21 Ashford.
Alright, has the runway, or the airport?
Yeah.
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie, turning left base for runway 32, Lake Norman traffic.
Regional Airport Automated Weather Observations 1543 Zulu
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie, turning final runway 32, Lake Norman traffic.
Davidson County traffic, Archer 507, call.
Shelby traffic, start with emergency landing. Taking off runway 5, landing out of the rest LT for Davidson.
Shelby 12 Vegas Coyote 5612 for Tango. We are 10 miles northeast 2000. Railroad from yours, Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, 5 northwest, 1,800, planning midfield downwind 5 Shelby.
Davidson County traffic, Archer 507, golf is entering left base for runway 24 Davidson.
Alright, should have a plane climbing out on 5.
Yep, I see it.
County traffic, Archer 507, golf is on short mile for runway 24 Davidson.
Alright, so you see our school right here?
Yeah.
Intercept, take a right.
Pretty much at the school though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start turning a little bit.
778 out, about 7.5, 4,000 feet northeast. Shelby traffic, Sky 90 Richter, upwind extending for the traffic entering the downwind.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, turning midfield downwind 5. Traffic on upwind in sight, Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Sky known as Victor turning crosswind, Shelby.
Alrighty, take us home.
I'm gonna try to hit the center line this time.
Good plan.
That's the goal anyways. The goal.
Shelby traffic,
Don't get yourself being low here. If you had an engine failure, you want all the extra altitude you can get.
Lake Norman traffic, 35 Charlie, turning left, runway 24 runway 14, Lake Norman traffic.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, turn left base 5 Shelby.
We're pretty high right now. We're in short, so I would go flaps 30.
David, the county traffic, Archer 50 South, golf, turning left downwind for runway.
Make that turn in.
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie on down, left downwind for runway 14, Lake Norman traffic.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie on final 5 Shelby.
Hey, traffic, this is 270, we're setting up on a pound, a 8-mile left base, runway 25 at 8 vehicle south. Okay, traffic, 7 minutes, 2.09 Echo, 6 miles to the east at 2,300, ground reference maneuvers, Shelby.
Not gonna make it.
No, we'll just keep rolling out. Do you want to go around again? We got time. If not,
Yeah.
cool.
Sure, dude. I think I can make that landing better.
Oh, I've seen it. Shelby traffic, Sky 4 Mike Charlie, clear 5, taxi 5, Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Sky 9 is a Victor turning space. Shelby. Tango Golf, 10 miles west at 3,500, landing Rutherford.
Rutherford tip.
Shelby traffic, tough minute, 2.09 Echoes, 8 miles to the east at 3,000 eastbound, Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Sky 9 is a Victor turning final. Shelby.
He's a new student pilot, but very helpful to mention what runway you're turning, because that doesn't help anybody else coming in. Excuse me.
Excuse you. Are you just CFI or CFII?
Just CFI. I was planning on starting in February with my double I, but I kind of got busy.
Yeah. Hey, well, busy's not a bad thing.
No, I got these periods of kind of lulls, and then it like drinking through the fire hose the other time. But it's good.
Well, this right here was red earlier, lit up. Instrument source pump and up.
I think that has something to do with, there's like a backup vacuum system or something.
It was lit up earlier. I don't know.
It flickers on and off. Kind of weird. But I think that has to do with the
Clear runway 5.
alternate vacuum source.
Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie taking on 5 Shelby.
Rutherford County, experimental 7 Tango Go. 5 miles west.
Doing normal takeoff?
Normal. Rutherford County.
Shelby Tower South 90 Victor taxiing back runway 5 via Alpha, Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, turn crosswind, 5 Shelby.
Copy going 663 Lima. Holding that left, downwind for runway 21, Asheville.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie, downwind, 5 Shelby.
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie, turning left cross for runway 32, Lake Norman traffic. Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie, turning left downwind for runway 32, Lake Norman traffic. Ticket traffic, Skyhawk 4927 Delta, 7 miles to the
That is an awful sound. There is.
Shelby traffic Skyhawk 90 Victor taking off runway 5 remaining in the pattern, Shelby.
Davis County Archer 507 Golf, running left downwind runway 24, Davis County. Shelby traffic, South 7 Alpha, hold on 4.5, to northeast, Mount Lake, 3,000 feet, head back to Gas County, Shelby traffic.
We'll get the power back, 1500, carb heat in.
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie, turning left base for runway 32, Lake Norman traffic. Ticket traffic, Skyhawk 4927 Delta, 5 miles to the east, setting up to 45.
My gosh.
Lake Norman traffic, 75 Charlie, turning final to runway 32, Lake Norman traffic. Taking traffic, Cherokee 777, 5 November, 4,500 feet, about 4 miles to the east. Gonna be flying over the field at 4,500. Traffic.
Shelby traffic. Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie turning left base 5 Shelby. Let's go center line and nice landing. How's that?
Works for me.
Shelby traffic. Shelby traffic. Skyhawk 9 is evicted, turning crosswind, Shelby. Runway 5. Taking traffic. 75 November is not inbound to the airport. We're just going to be flying over at 4,500, heading over to Huntston Airport. Taking traffic.
Shelby traffic. Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie on final runway 5 Shelby.
Shelby traffic, Skyhawk 9 is evicted, turning downwind, Shelby.
Pitch up a little bit, yeah. There you go.
Rutherford County, experimental 7, Tango Golf, left downwind, runway 01, Rutherford County.
Shelby traffic. Skyhawk 4 Mike Charlie clear 5.
Taxi fuel, Shelby.
Do you just stop right about here as long as you're over that line?
Yep.